Excuse me, sir. I have a few questions for you.
Another journalist? I didn't answer the first one, so piss off.
I'm not a journalist, I'm a doctor.
A doctor, you say? It's quite a rare breed in this part of town.
Really? But still, here I am. Dr. Jonathan Reid, at your service.
I'm Joe Peterson to some, but Colossus Joe to most. And I don't remember asking for your service, sir.
Jeez, you're kind of blunt, aren't you? I was thinking that this was the guy I needed to talk to. F for details. He's healthy. 1,500. Oh man.
May I ask what you do around here?
I do whatever I want, and sometimes even more. Now sod off.
Everyone just keeps telling me to sod
According
off.
to you, physicians are scarce in this part of town. Why is that?
Not familiar with this neighborhood, are you? I guess your fancy colleagues are too afraid of being stabbed in the back.
This part of town does have quite a reputation. Would you say it's justified?
Totally. Look at me, for instance. I always look my opponent in the eye before knocking him out.
Have you heard of a nurse named Dorothy Crane? She's a colleague of mine and is supposed to live around here.
Dorothy Crane? Yeah, I know her. One of the few good souls who dare to help the sick around here.
Could you please tell me more about her?
She's a nice girl. Tries to help the migrants. I offered to give her a hand, but she said my reputation would attract too much attention.
I could imagine
Goodbye,
why.
Mr. Peterson.
I don't think he was one of the two that I needed to talk to. Or it might have been. I don't know. Because one of the things went away. You look like you're a journalist, but not the guy I need to talk to. Don't know what you're writing there, sir.
Excuse me, sir. Are you familiar with this part of town? Name's Clayton Darby.
That is Clayton.
Sorry, I'm new to Whitechapel. But perhaps you could help me since you're a journalist. My name is Jonathan Reid.
Dr. Reid, the famous surgeon. I'll gladly help if I'm able, sir.
Oh, nice. Let's learn about him first, before we get into things.
Why are the newspapers keeping silent about the Spanish influenza? It's as though none of you care.
There's a war going on. People shouldn't be demoralized by news of deadly diseases.
I served in France. Our top priority must be to put an end to this butchery. This war must stop now.
Sir, streets are a battlefield too. An invisible and untold war is going on, and it must be stopped.
Yeah, true. Not afraid of
Have
getting
you
out at
any
night.
idea of the danger you face in these streets at night?
I've had to run and hide more than once from frenzied mobs incensed by the fever. Do you think the flu is really responsible for this, Doctor?
No, not really. I'm gonna say it's not a simple
I'm convinced
epidemic.
there is more at work here than a simple epidemic.
Really? To be honest, I could say the same. Some of the sick I saw or heard of. My God, what happened to them?
Yeah, for real. What are you doing here after
What is a journalist
sunset?
doing in this borough after sunset?
He goes where none of his colleagues would dare to go, to inform the country.
Risk your life to reveal the truth? Yeah.
So you risk your life to reveal the truth. I saw many reporters do the same during the war.
Whitechapel is the crucible of so many untold stories and tragedies. I want people to know them.
You seem like a good man, sir.
That's quite honorable of you. But is the public interested?
Not at all, sir. And that's why I'm an independent journalist, hoping to sell some stories.
All right. Back. Personal questions. They all need hints. So let's get down to the bottom of it.
I heard you're investigating an underground medical dispensary in Whitechapel. What do you know about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. They are wary of strangers, and I'm not really an acquaintance of theirs. Why do you care?
Man, this is tough. I do care about the public health. I'm gonna go with that one.
I'm a doctor, Mr. Darby. I care about everything in involving public health and this epidemic.
Are you sure you're not just concerned about the repercussions that a scandal involving a certain Nurse Crane from the Pembroke Hospital would bring?
Without a doubt, you are a damn fine journalist, Mr. Darby. What do you know of her accomplice, a man named Darius?
I don't know much about the man. He's very cautious. Never goes out. Doesn't seem to have any friends or family.
He never goes out.
He has no relatives at all?
No. Except for that strange man, a poet named Richard Nethercott, who sometimes comes by. Darius would never let him in.
Where can I find this Mr. Nethercott?
He spends most of his time lurking around Whitechapel, talking to himself or declaring verses. These days, you can usually find him behind the church.
He never goes out?
No. A few days ago, he unexpectedly did. I followed him, but it was just a ruse to keep me away from his house.
Really? How do you know?
He went to the nearest mailbox, but just before posting his letter, he ripped it up and threw it away.
Interesting. So I don't think I unlocked anything else. Alright.
Goodbye,
Let's
Mr. Darby.
say goodbye for now. Let's go find Darius. I actually really like that name. Darius. 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 That's a nice name. It's an intense sounding name. Oh, I guess this doesn't lead to where I want to go. Just kidding. Let's go this way. So who am I looking for? Find the inhabitants in Whitechapel, find mailbox and a letter. Alright. Talk to this lady.
Miss. I'm Dr. Reid. I'd like to ask you a few questions. I know.
Oh, she's the deaf
tall
florist.
stranger who meets a girl in the street at night. It reeks of the penny dreadfuls. But I mean you no harm, truly.
She doesn't understand you, bro. F for details. 2,500. Holy shit.
Very well.
Alright, goodbye, Camellia.
Goodbye then.
I know, I understand. I figured out that you're the deaf florist. Let's see, a small flower bouquet with a voucher for free medical checkup. Yeah, I already know about this free medical checkup. Oh, hey! Well, I can talk. That doesn't help me, though. Come on. It doesn't help me because she's deaf. I'm just gonna let that go for now. Let's see if I can find this dude. Alright, let's figure out how to get in there, I guess. Up, 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 up. Loot, 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 loot.
The content
Oh,
of Darius' letter to
interesting.
his children could give me more leverage to enter.
Interesting. Oh my god, is there a gate here the entire damn time? Spwn, you're an idiot. Wow. The entire damn time. Oh. Hello. Nice sneaky sneaky. Yes. Oh shit. Oh shit. Shit, 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 shit. Run away! I can't run away! Alright. Let's do this. Okay. Got one of them. Oh, damn that attack. Nom 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 nom. You see how in the air he changed directions? Come on, game. They should have spent more time on the combat in this game. Wow. I cannot believe while he's in the fucking air, he was able to change direction. The combat's so bad in this game. Alright. Now, get back here, talk to this crazy fool. Darius! Oh, Darius!
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reid. I would like to ask you a few questions.
Please be my guest. Although I may not be the best informant regarding this part of town, my words speak about that which the eyes cannot see.
Really? Are you an artist of some kind?
I'm a poet, sir. Richard Nethercott, at your service.
I thought his name was Darius. Huh.
May I ask you a few questions about the district?
Extraordinary part of town, is it not? I'll be glad to help you, if I can.
I'm looking for Dorothy Crane, a nurse who lives in this vicinity.
Dorothy Crane. Oh, I love the name. The Crane of Whitechapel. Sounds very mysterious. But, sorry, no, never heard of her.
Alright, what about Darius, who I thought you were, but you're
What can
apparently
you tell
not?
me about an old man called Darius?
Darius Petrescu. Yes, I know him. At first, I thought he was only a small publisher. I invited him to publish my work, but his reaction was pretty clear.
Not interested in your talent?
Darius is an old political activist who takes delight in printing tracts and lampoons. Those communist activities only require mediocre writing skills.
Tell me how you really feel. Alright. Oh man. I can get that guy up to full if I get him healthy of his bronchitis. Alright, let's go back. Let's learn more about him, see if we can get some more
May
hints.
I ask what you're doing at this hour of night, sir? Do you live here?
Not at all. I'm just enjoying the pleasure of a quiet walk. Though night talks are always preferable, if you ask me. Especially with strangers.
But are you not afraid of the epidemic?
Oh, why should I? I see some equity in the Spanish flu. No flesh should be saved, say the scriptures. Good or evil, rich or poor, all are equal in the eyes of the flu.
If you say so. But as a physician in a time of epidemic, I must caution you to avoid unnecessary exposure, sir.
Thank you, Doctor. But we both know the seeker of truth has to go boldly where the weak dare not.
And you really into your poetry.
What are your thoughts on the terrible situation in this city?
Terrible, you say? No. Of course, the death of so many innocents is a tragedy. But the scourge has not been all bad for the city. Oh, no, sir.
What are you talking about?
Do you remember London before the flu? Noisy, cacophonic, quiet nowhere to be found. And now, listen to this oddly peaceful silence.
Yeah, quite a unique point of view.
Yes. The enjoyable silence of the grave. You have a unique perspective on the situation, I must admit.
Most people fail to understand my perspective. I don't blame them. But how could I call myself a poet if I veiled my feelings?
Alright, fair enough. A weird guy.
Are you aware that your life could be in danger in this part of town?
But this is where I must be to feel the real beat of the city. I had to come, see it for myself, alone.
Somewhere, yeah, it is
I
risky around
understand
here.
your need for solitude, but it's not safe around here.
I don't care. I don't have many friends, Doctor, and my family despises me.
If some misfortune came upon you, who would be here to help you?
Well, you for a start, my dear Doctor.
Fair enough. But I'm about to leave, so yeah. Goodbye.
I'll leave you alone, sir.
Darius is a bit less of a mystery now. It should not be that difficult to incite him to let me
I
in.
can go this way. I should be able to unlock this from this side. Okay, is there any loots? Any loots around here? Yes, I see loots. Give me these loots. Oh, better. Dear Mr. Nethercott, thank you for sending your book of poems, Songs of the Defeated City, which we found as interesting and profound as we told you the first time we received it. Alas, in the terrible times your country is currently facing, you must understand that such a title would be totally inappropriate for any publication. I have a new hint for him. Let's talk to him real quick.
Good evening.
And grieve.
Oh man, it opened up 2 things from them. And this is different.
You don't really make a living from your scribblings, do you, Richard?
No, sir, I don't. I work so hard. I put all my time, my energy, my devotion into the precise carving of words.
A rich artist is rare. You don't seem to suffer from poverty. Yeah, you don't seem to suffer.
Still, you don't seem to suffer from poverty.
With thanks to my parents, actually. I'm afraid I would not be able to live on my own without their help.
You seem embarrassed.
Someday I hope to proudly offer my first publication to my parents. Until that day, I'll remain the failure of a son they have to support.
Oh, jeez. I get a new hint from him again.
Did you know the mute florist is a member of a secret society?
No, I didn't. But I thank you for this information, sir. For it only enriches the mystery surrounding the precious camellia.
You're hopeless romantic. Are you not curious? Yeah, are you not curious?
Is there not more you wish to know?
That girl has not an ounce of malice in her. Whatever she may be hiding, it's certain to be for the benefit of most, if not all.
Alright. I don't need to say that.
Tell me, Mr. Nethercott, why seek inspiration in Whitechapel?
The place is not beautiful per se, but how to explain it? Stirring and challenging.
I think it's a bit
Do you
morbid.
not think it a little morbid?
On the contrary, sir, Whitechapel is full of life, full of beauty. Just like my dear muse, the wonderful Camellia.
What can you tell me about Camellia?
Not much, and that's the beauty of it. She can't speak, you know. She's a locked mystery who exhales kindness and sweetness.
Man, I'm getting all kinds of hints. Jesus. So I got all the hints for her, too. Nice.
Perhaps you're just afraid to find out the truth about your muse.
One day, perhaps, I'll ask her to come with me. But will she still be my wild flower of Whitechapel if she moves uptown?
And have you ever tried to learn more about her? Where she lives? How she survives? Whom she may know?
Maybe I prefer she remains an enigma. Reality can be so dull, don't you think?
Fair enough. Let's get this other hint.
Did you know the mute
Oh, wait, no, I already... Helpless
I
romantic.
fear you are a hopeless romantic, Mr. Nethercott.
Guilty as charged, Dr. Reid.
Alright, so that's all done.
Tell me, in what way exactly?
The struggle by gaslight, the barren smiles, and the added hunger under the rain.
If you say so.
Such vibrant antagonism and vivid paradox, the stripped humanity raged across each street.
Vivid, of course, yes. And what about the poignant distress?
Oh yes, the poignant distress. You see what I mean, don't you? That's what I want to write about, and that's what Whitechapel is made of.
You are one wacky dude. So I got all this. I'm confused because it still has white parts. That doesn't make any sense.
No,
Still,
with
you see
some. No.
It's like there's more that I can get, but there's not more that I can get. Alright.
I'll leave you.
Goodbye. Goodbye. I'm out of here, sir. Let's get back here and see what we can do now.
Mr. Petrescu, just 1 minute, please.
You again? Go away.
Sir, wait. Stop this nonsense. I know Nurse Crane is here. Shall we speak man to man, you and I?
All right. Speak up.
Don't you see we're on the same side? We fight to help the poor, sick, and abandoned.
I'm nothing like you, Mr. Doctor.
Yes, you are. You too believe in providing medical care without charge. You know what we have to sacrifice to make the world a better place.
I have to admit your words have conviction. All right, I'll let you see Dorothea. Don't make me regret this, though.
All right. Get in here. Let me steal your shit. Let you guys read that. Pause if you need to.
It's locked, all right.
Oh man. You have so much loots. I love it. Any more loots? I'm just robbing this guy blind. And he's just sitting there letting me do it. Alright, let's see if I can chat with him a bit more.
If you want to talk to Dorothea, you must go across the courtyard and take the stairs.
We've not been formally introduced. May I ask your name and occupation, sir?
I am Darius Petrescu. I'm here to keep snitches and spies away from Dorothea. And I also run this little print shop.
So Dorothy's real name is not Crane.
Like myself and many people in this area, Dorothea is from occupied Romania. That's all you need to know.
She seems important to the community.
More than you can imagine. The West End does not want to hear of Whitechapel's misery. Dorothea is one of the few doing something about it.
Tell me everything you know about Camellia, the mute florist.
I do not believe in the afterlife, Doctor, but I'm almost convinced Camellia is an angel. She volunteered to give out our medical leaflets.
How did she volunteer if she can't talk to you? Huh?
Are you not worried for her safety?
She is as brave as she is tough, and clever too. If only I had met her when I was younger.
Are you in love with Camellia, Mr. Petrescu?
Don't be stupid. If I had met her when I was younger, we could have won our revolution.
Who is she, really? Do you know where she's from?
She's not from around here, that's all we know. Camellia is not even her name. It's her favorite flower.
You say she has no close family.
Well, there's that awful poet who constantly follows her around like a lost puppy. A good
Yeah,
man
I already
for
met
sure,
him.
But a very poor writer.
Tell me,
Didn't mean to click on that one.
did you refuse to publish Richard Nethercott's previous works, Darius?
Yes, his manuscript is as pompous as he is starched. Now there's a man who loves the sound of his own voice.
You could have told him so.
As a great writer recently said, politeness is the most acceptable hypocrisy.
I don't understand what else is here. There's nothing else here. I think that's just a bug.
Do you have any family left, Mr. Petrescu? Children or grandchildren?
Who knows? I have abandoned my people for so long, they might as well be dead. As dead as I am for them, I suppose.
Interesting. Let's connect with them personally.
Don't be embarrassed, sir. If you must know, my own father disappeared many years ago, and I forgave him.
It's quite awkward to talk about our families like this, but thank you, Dr. Reid. I appreciate your trust.
This war won't last forever. Did you ever think of returning to your country now it's free?
No. I have taught strength and determination to my sons and daughters. I'm an old, dying man who only has memories of better times to cherish.
How did you meet Nurse Crane, Darius? Why does she trust you?
I'm her oldest friend in England. Dorothea and I share many ideas about this country and about the country we left.
You mean occupied Romania, don't you? Even if not directly, I fought against your enemies.
Really? Then perhaps you have more in common with Dorothea than meets the eye, Dr. Reid.
Alright.
I know you fought for your country when it was occupied, Darius. Tell me more about it.
I know my days are numbered, and I know I won't see my homeland again. But I fought for Romania all my life, and I will until my last breath.
But Romania escaped the grasp of the Austro-Hungarian Empire. It's a free country again.
It is not the country I fought for. My homeland is not appeased, Doctor. And I still see a dark future ahead for my people.
Alright.
Goodbye, Mr.
Yeah. Goodbye, sir. We're done talking to you. Those shillings I missed. Give me all your money. Alright. Let's go talk to Dorothy. Let's find out what the hell's going on. Oh, stuff to steal over here. Yes. Give me all the loots. Man, you guys do not look like you're doing too well. Any other loots? Oh, it's just a candle. Oh yes, more loots. More loots. Loots. Alright. Dorothy, you up here? Oh yeah, more loots.
I need help.
What do we
I
have
got you,
here,
Dorothy.
Patient Razvan Vasily. High fever running on 3 days. Complaints of dizziness, muscle aches, and head pain. Diagnosed with influenza.
Treatment?
Aspirin and salicin for the fever and discomfort. Liquids for dehydration, but he's having trouble keeping even water down.
Thank you, nurse. Anything else I should know?
He did lose consciousness this morning, but he's never had convulsions like these.
He's not convulsing, he's choking. He's not getting any air. Scalpel! Hand me that scalpel!
What can I do, Doctor?
Do we have any anesthetics? Okay.
It's too dangerous to operate with these convulsions. Sedative, nurse. Do we have any anesthetics?
I'm sorry, Doctor. None at all.
Alright then.
I need to perform a tracheostomy. Short pipe. That rubber tube will do. We're going to cut a passage for air through the neck.
Yes, Doctor. He's breathing again, but he's coughing up blood.
Internal hemorrhaging. I need to make another incision into the chest cavity to drain the fluids from the lung. Prepare another tube.
A thoracostomy? Doctor, we've nothing to fight the infection. We need an aseptic environment.
What would you suggest?
Right then, Nurse Crane. What do you suggest we do?
I've no idea. I'm not the doctor.
Time is of the essence. We need to perform a thoracic drain.
Yes, Doctor.
So sanitary.
He's still bleeding, Doctor. I'm losing his pulse.
The drain must have punctured the intercostal artery. There's too much blood.
Look at my eyes.
Are you all right, Doctor?
I can't see.
Oh wow. I must suture the artery.
I must first suture the artery. Find the wound. The source of the blood.
Needle and thread, Doctor.
Good. The stitches are holding. How's he doing?
We're losing him. We've lost his pulse. He's dying, Doctor.
Oh my god! Cardiac massage now.
Cardiac
Do
massage.
CPR.
Now.
Cardiac... What? Are you making this up as you go along? We've
Damn.
lost the pulse.
I wonder if I could have saved him if I
He's gone.
chose other options.
We did everything we could.
Truly? Everything you could. Is that how you'll report this in your log? Is this how the war went? Piling up one poor corpse beside the next?
This was not an influenza-induced seizure. I've never seen symptoms like these on the continent.
Neither have I. But the previous symptoms leading up to this attack were the same, indistinguishable from the epidemic.
No. There was something more vile in these reactions. Something primitive.
There have been numerous reports of mental breakdowns caused by the fever that accompanies the flu itself, Doctor.
Yes, but... I'd best take some samples of the blood for analysis.
Yeah. Take some samples. Alright. Do you have any other loots in here?
I doubt you're here to test my bedside manners. I suspect it was more than intuition alone that led you to us. So, how might I be of service, Dr. Reid?
Come to stop the blackmail. That is
I've
true.
come to put an end to this insufferable blackmailing, Dorothy.
Doctor, you think your warnings scare me? I've stolen and plied, blackmailed and lied, but what else am I to do? I'm all these people have.
Yeah, why not trust Dr. Swansea?
Dr. Swansea is a sensible and honest man. He wouldn't have refused your friend's care at Pembroke.
It's easy for you to say, Doctor. These people cannot go to the police, nor to the hospital. They don't even speak English. They depend on me for everything.
Well, the blackmail has to stop.
You've convinced me of the sincerity of your actions and their noble justifications. But all the same, blackmail is a crime, and it will stop, Nurse Crane.
So, are you going to turn me over to the authorities?
No, I'm not attorney, you know. I'll look away, but you resign. Yeah, I'll definitely look away.
No.
She's doing a good
Your
thing.
place is here. Jailing you would be an even greater crime. So, here is my proposition. I'll look the other way on your little enterprise. In exchange, you will resign from the Pembroke Hospital and provide me with medical supplies when the need arises.
Dr. Reid! That sounds like a business proposition. My accomplice, then.
No, just a privileged client. My research may require the occasional rare piece of equipment or ingredient. I'll pay good coin in exchange, fair and honest, to help finance your noble endeavors.
Yeah. I like that.
We have ourselves a deal, Doctor. Good customers are always welcome.
Yes, Nurse Crane. We have a deal.
Alright, I like that deal. She's doing a good thing at the end of the day. New to citizens available to kill. Hint failed? What does that mean? What? How did my hint fail? I don't get how my hint failed. But my mesmerized level went up? Alright. So I guess my mesmerized level goes up as I complete quests then? It seems like. It's probably saying
It's
it failed
locked,
because
alright.
I could have embraced her and bet on her, but I didn't. I'm not gonna feed on her. I honestly believe she's doing a good thing. Oh, Jesus! Hi. You're not gonna hurt me, are you? Alright.
Can you hear me?
What the fuck's going on?
It's a leech. Kill it.
What? Earlier you were just telling me to stay back. Come on, bring it. That's right. Take it deep.
Over there! There's one of them birds!
You want some of this? You think you can handle this? That's right, sir. Can't handle shit. Any other loots in here? Oh, yeah, right there. Alright. New hint available. Nice! She has a sister in Romania. Can I still talk to her? She came up here and went through that door. Can I go through this door and talk? Ooh, get the loot from this guy. Did this guy drop loot? Didn't look like he did, but he might have. I don't know. Nah, he didn't. Alright. I can talk to Dorothy. I can. It's locked. Lame. Lame. I don't know. That was interesting. I don't know why they burst in down here. How'd they even get in here? Can I get out of my way? Yes, I can. There's more of them. Shit, shit. Ha ha ha, sucker. Nom 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 nom. Ow. Finish this guy out. Oh, I'm out of stamina. Oh, okay. Woo! Pick up all the loots. Did you drop any loots for me, sir? Yes, you did. Thank you. Thank you for the loots. I appreciate it. Alright, nice. I unlocked that door. Look how much experience I have. I need to level up. What's... Okay, that's just the trees up there. Alright. Well, anyhow, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end that right there. Hopefully you guys are still enjoying this series. The game, I'll admit, guys, the game is kind of a little boring at times just because there's a lot of talking and investigations you have to do. But I'm still enjoying it, and I hope you're enjoying it too. So I'm definitely going to keep the series going as I continue to enjoy the game. And yeah, so guys, drop a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you haven't yet. Guys, have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll see you guys next time.